Hello and welcome. I'm at CMT Trade Fair in Stuttgart. I've got here this vehicle to show you. It's the Mobilvetta P86 motorhome Krosser. It's called something like this. You're looking at around 107,380, 745 centimeters in length. It's got a German layout at the back. Right, first thoughts looking at it from here. Seems relatively spacious, it seems very bright, but I do note, of course, the double floor, which I want to show you immediately, as I'm a big believer in double floors. In fact, that's my middle name. We've got a face-to-face setup here, and if you want to travel with it, you will notice that there's a seat belt down there. So there's a seat under the seat, which is facing that way for use when the vehicle's in motion. 3 burners. It does come with a wooden cover which you can put over the burners if 1 or 2 are in use, so you can continue to use it. Here find a very nice, unusually shaped sink. It's not very deep, but it is relatively large, so it might make it slightly easier to clean the pans with. Slide out pantry, drawers with proper sides to them. Over here we'll find fridge. Below that there's a freezer. As I come forward, we've got this very elegant shower with 2 drainage points and what I call the sauna look to it. On the other side, I can close this off here, and there is a toilet, sink, mirror over here. Very elegant. Probably wouldn't be after I'd messed the thing up. This actually is it's not just 2 singles, it's a German layout, so there is a mattress to put in here. This obviously this slides out if it's not broken, and that slides out and you get another one to put down here somewhere. I'll slide out the full way, so it comes right down to there. You've got a ladder there for it to get in, although quite honest it's not that high. Down here we've got access to the kitchen, and there you can see the mattresses which I just alluded to. Drawers here, and below we have got storage and storage. Storage at the back. Very nice lighting, isn't it? I mean, well, I start thinking it is. Maybe I'm just too easy to please. These things I think are very useful. Now, a lot of people put shelves in, which I think are completely pointless. But I like something like this because you can stick whatever you put in the shelf and go in there, your hearing aid, your glasses case, or whatever it is that you might take to bed with you. And there's one on either side. Here we've got a solid door which closes. Close that across like that. I do have my doubts on these things, but maybe they work really well. We do have a regular viewer who has a vehicle similar to this one who may wish to make a comment on how well or not it works for him. Good. Bed up here. The bed will drop down electronically. Let's see if I can do this. Being careful not to hit anything. Okay, we'll leave it at that height. I mean, it will come down a bit further, but this will give you the idea of what it can do. Right, so there's your bed. You put these nets up, and they're attached to these eyelets up here, and that's designed to stop you falling out of bed. There'll be a ladder somewhere around, don't know where, and before you actually take the bed out after you do this full drop, you bring down the backs of the chairs at either side. Let's put the thing back up again and listen to it going up. Now, one of the things that can happen is because the power draw on it, you'll have noticed that the electricity went off, so the power it's actually taking may be enough for that to happen. That's not unusual. It is but what this will tell us, and this is something very important, is that people should not play with these things, and it's not suitable for having like a child going up and down, as I have seen at events such as this one in the past. You know what, I can't remember if I showed you the fridge in those, or the freezer. And this is the problem, I do 7 videos at once. I forget what I've shown you. More storage up there. There's the television. You don't have to watch it on the sideways, you know, you can actually turn it around so it's the proper way. Turn the chairs around and you can watch your television in peace. Let's have a look outside. In the door, mosquito net, got a window up there, and there's a big bin for the dog's lead. I can put some other stuff as well as a dog's lead in there as well. At the back we've got huge amount of space, access from inside the vehicle as well, which I think is nice. And that's the, as I mentioned earlier, that's the part of your bed, and this is the other stuff that goes with it, sort of the colour scheme for the bed, the quilt and whatever. Right. So P86 in its current form. If you want to see in previous forms, I've got it from various other years. You can tell the year which something was uploaded because this date goes on the YouTube. What I'll do is actually we'll have a bit of a walk around, see what else there is. This is an Admiral camper van with a nautical style to it, so it looks quite elegant, although I've noticed they do tend to fall to pieces quite easily, and that's what, but it's super elegant though. I mean, Mobilvetta really does super elegant vehicles, so if you just want to look at them, they're fantastic. There's a Kia Compact. The idea of this thing here, it's meant to be thinner, and there are plenty of people who get a bit frightened of driving wide vehicles, such as myself. And here's something called a Fluidine, which is meant to be a prototype of a vehicle. This is the sort of thing you get in Space 1999 or Star Trek, or so if you're a Trekkie, this was probably the motorhome for you. I think it's pretty ridiculous myself, but you can see actually a video which I've done in more depth on it. There we have the K-Yacht 86. I'll just walk inside, give you a quick overview, face to face, big bed up there, integrated vehicle, and two singles joinable German layout. Here we have the K-Yacht 90 integrated vehicle once more. This one's got a queen bed in the back. We'll have a quick look at that. So front's the same as we just saw. And there is the wonderful look of the double bed at the back. I really like this lighting, I think it's great. Anyway. Oh, and there you can see the temperature and what else is happening. Having said that, it's not 19 degrees outside. Unless it means it's outside here in the hall, that might be 19 degrees. Yeah, I suppose, sorry, that was my fault. It would mean outside in the hall, wouldn't it? Okay, P86 Mobilvetta Design Krosser. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting.